Bye.
Okay, awesome. Sounds good, dude. Safe travels.
Yay!
Go by. Yeah, no worries, no worries. We've all been there.
So while everyone's boarding early, we are not boarding early because we are going to let her play and move around while she can. And they're all just standing in lines anyway. So we're going to board last. So you can play. I wish I would have put my hair up. Braids would have been smarter. Baby is sleeping. We're gonna... Okay, tips for traveling with the baby. 1, don't board the plane early. A lot of families get a priority pass, right? And you can board the plane early. Bad idea. Then you're sitting on the plane with all the other people, which could potentially be up to 300 people, trying to fit on a aircraft. Bad idea. Just bad idea. So now I let her play, I let her move around before you get in this tiny little space and this tiny little aircraft and force he to sit still. So board last. It gives you enough time to go to the bathroom, enough time to just make, you guys know the terminal, it gets blocked up, right? So all these people rush to get in line and then you're standing there forever waiting for people to get seated. And if you ever run out of overhead space, they're always going to put it underneath for you for no charge. So just have one bag, your diaper bag, whatever you have, with like your snacks, your diapers, all of that, and all your other stuff, if your car seat and all that, it can go underneath if it has to. Number 2, travel with easy snacks. So those push pouches that are like gel or, you know, squash and pea, not a good idea. Just don't pack them, just don't, they're messy. Do things like we did popcorn. I toasted a piece of Ezekiel flourless toast and I broke it up for her. That was really good. I also brought a sippy cup, an empty sippy cup in the diaper bag. So then I had the flight attendant fill it half with orange juice and half with water. It was perfect. The baby was happy. She had something with her and it made things really easy. 3, wear a carrier that you can feed in. Now, I am not a fan of bringing strollers in the airport. I'm just not. That's if you have one child, because you just have to carry it around. Oh my God. You have to carry it around. You have to figure out if the plane can fit it. Like, it's just a mess. Also, if you have to pee, those kinds of things, someone has to watch it for you, versus if you wear the baby, like a Bjorn or an Ergo, you can just have the baby on the front of you, pee, your hands are free. It's amazing. That a lot. Also on the plane, when the baby fell asleep, it was nice to like have her on me in the Ergo and my hands were free versus holding her, which I did in another flight, which I didn't love. Baby wear, get a good carrier and get one that you can feed it. And so we were feeding in line. If you guys are friends with me on Instagram, follow me there. You guys saw that I was feeding. I just had her like underneath. I wore a shirt that was a crop top and then a tank top underneath, so I could easily pull the tank top over, and I still had the crop top over to kind of cover me and the baby. It was great. It was easy. Do that if you can't tip. ask the flight attendant or the woman at the gate or man at the gate if there's any seats with an open seat next to it or any empty rows. I did that for the last 3 flights that we went on, and all of them totally worked. Someone has a wagon out there, by the way. Oh, they're so cute. Stop, you guys. I should go out and meet them. The last 3 flights that we had, I asked for a row where there wasn't anyone in it. That was really great. All of them totally worked for me. Now they put me in the very back, which the seat doesn't recline, which I was fine with as long as I had space next to me to kind of sprawl out or breastfeed. When you go to breastfeed and you're on the flight, like, and there's people next to you, it's really hard to like hold the baby and not get in the person's space. So having a seat next to me that was open was amazing. I also kind of let the baby sit there and play. I like gave her the little magazines and stuff, and that really helped. So the flight attendants want you to have a good flight. They don't want your baby to cry on the plane. So a lot of times they will totally move you to a row where there's maybe 1 less seat, which usually is the back, which I thought was fine because I'm closer to the bathroom. If she starts crying, there's only 1 row in front of me that potentially can hear her a few rows ahead instead of an entire plane, like in the middle, like my first flight, which was really terrible. Anyways, I hope this stuff helped you guys. I had a lot of DMs on my Instagram about flying. Now my baby is breastfed, so I know that's a little bit different. Oh, last but not least, don't forget your Highlands. I really love Highlands. A couple of moms recommended them to me, and I always bring them on my flight in case the baby's teething. A lot of times she is, at least the last 6 months of her life she has been, so we've been using those, and those seem to work really well for us. They were great to have on the plane. I actually passed them to a mother that was a few rows ahead of me, and she had a 5-month-old that was also teething and just struggling. So bring those. They're better to have, especially on your trip anyway. You should always have them, in my opinion. They're the homeopathic tabs. I will link them below if you guys are interested. But yeah, I hope this helps you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Ivy, and I'm happy to have you here. Hit the thumbs up if you like this style of video, and if you like this video because it really supports my channel. And yeah, we're getting moved in. For those of you who've been following me, we're getting moved in. We went on a trip, obviously, and we're still getting moved in. So we're working on things. I might be in my pajamas. I might not have a bra on. I might have serious mom hair, but you know what? I'm here. I showed up for you guys, so thanks for loving me anyway. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.